Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday, March 21st, and I'm up fairly early. I did go to bed at like 7 o'clock last night. I was just so tired, and then I woke up again at 1:30, and then I managed to fall back asleep until about 5 when Mike went to work. So I'm just gonna plan on taking care of some things this morning, and then probably take a nap this afternoon. Otherwise, I get really tired, and I don't like going to bed too early. That's my family time. So I wanted to jump on real quick. I'll be on again later today with a message I'd like to deliver. But now I wanted to update you on my liver visit yesterday. It was actually probably the most informative one that I've had. My liver doctor happened to be on spring break, so another liver doctor came in, and I was very impressed. He took the time to really explain things and the next steps, and recognized some of the issues that I have right now that are escalating just with my sickness. So what we found out is that they don't want to have my abdomen drained, the ascites drained twice a week. He said it could cause issues with my kidney. And it could cause other problems. So we talked about alternatives. I was put on a low sodium diet, meaning up to 2,000 grams of sodium or milligrams, whatever it is, a day. I've been pretty good about sticking with that, but he wants me to pretty much try my best to cut all salt, all sodium out of everything. He said that would help with the ascites buildup until we go to next steps. So I'm going to try and move my appointment around for the next step. The next step is they would like for me to get my abdomen drained in the morning, and then right after they want me to go in either at the hospital I'll be at or to their doctor's office, and they want to do the echo, whatever. They want to put the scope down my throat and look at my varices and my throat and going down into my stomach, and make sure that I don't have any that are prone to rupture, because if there are, they may need to fix those. So we're hoping to get that done this week. If we can't coordinate it to work this week, then we'll look next week. So that's kind of next steps. We're going to start moving fairly quickly. My liver doctor, not this guy, but my liver doctor, she did submit a letter to get me onto the transplant list. So that has gone over to the University of Minnesota, and he said plan on being there all day. It's a pretty intense appointment, because they are going to check every single thing I've ever could possibly have checked in my life. So that's next steps. Where we go from there, getting me on the transplant list. But I needed to keep my melt down if I can. It jumps between 17 and 21. So it does not make tips an option for me. He again spoke about the tips option, but feels like it's too dangerous. So many people die from it after having it inserted, especially if you bleed, you have varices, things like that. So my melt's been too high to qualify for tips at this point. So we're going to move forward with the transplant. So we're gonna do that, those steps, get to the U of M, have my appointment with them, and then hopefully the board will pass it to where I'm officially on the list for a transplant donor based on what I need, whether it be a live donor or if it needs to be a transplant donor from a deceased person. So the good news is he said that we're in Minnesota, we're not in North Dakota or South Dakota, because I wouldn't be able to get the help I'm getting over there that I'm getting here. It sounds like U of M has some very successful stories. So as of right now, that's what we're looking at. It sounds like if a donation or an organ donor came through, you know, obviously it would be not far from Mayo Clinic if we had to get down there. But this, I could be waiting for like 11 more months, so we don't know. I just need to maintain my diet, and they did okay me to take one dose of Tylenol. They don't want to see me taking it every day, but when I'm in real pain, so the Tylenol was okay. So when I start hurting, I can do that between my baths, and you know, just I can get up and start moving around. That'll help with ascites as well. Get moving, but it's hard to do that when your balance is off, your stomach's putting on 8-9 pounds a week, your muscles hurt. It's just really difficult. So that was our doctor visit. Mike and I were very pleased. It gives us hope. And it's very hard to be in a position like this where you start to lose hope once in a while because it's just frustrating. And I get frustrated. You know, and I'm here alone most of the time, and I sit and dwell on things, and I am starting to see a therapist on April 8th. And they said it's pretty common for people going through what I'm going through to have someone to talk to. So I'm going to do that. We are officially going to sign off on some condos that we found. Very nice. I don't want to move, but we're not close to anything. I'm isolated. Plus, I haven't worked since September. So we do need to be somewhere more affordable right now until I can go back to work, which I'm guessing 6 to 9 months after I have a transplant. I should be getting ready to go back into the work field. But we're excited about that, just to have be closer to her family. And then I'll be closer to people who can help me when I'm home alone. My kids, some of my kids, closer to the doctors, which is huge. And they have a fitness center there, so I'm looking forward to taking it easy and using the ellipticals, and they have a pool, maybe get some pool therapy in, and you know, I'm just gonna have to live until I know what's going on. So again, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to listen to my podcast. Sometimes I get long and winded, I know, because I'm trying to get my point across, and my cognitive skills are a little bit off lately, but I am feeling okay today. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm supposed to have my abdomen drained on Friday. But I'm gonna again see if we can move some things around. I really don't want to go through the weekend without getting drained, because last time I had 4.2 liters removed, and I'm afraid if I wait till next week, I'm going to be in excruciating pain. And I don't want to feel that ever again. So I pray that today, the liver doctors their coordinators can help work with me to make that happen all in one day. Hopefully this week and get it out of the way. We're going to sign off on that condo, which is really important for us, because we have to get this house ready and get out of here, and you know how fun that is. So we're downsizing tremendously. We're going down to a one bedroom condo, which is fine. Our kids are moved out, and it's really affordable for us compared to what we're paying right now, which it's getting tough, but God's watching out for us, and I feel like the right things are falling into place. So bless everyone. Thank you so much for your prayers and reminding me to keep my chin up and reminding me that there's hope. I don't forget that there's hope. I don't forget about God and how much He loves me, but it just gets hard when you're in so much pain, and I get confused sometimes, and then I get frustrated because I worry a lot and I get fixated on certain things. So hopefully I can work on those things with my therapist. I'm just very scared, you know, what's going to happen next, what's not going to happen next. My belly is filling up, and now I have to try and rearrange these appointments, and I know that's going to take hours today for me to do. It's hard to get people on the phone, and they're from 2 different places, and snow's coming, and what else? Besides that, I am going to have some coffee and get dressed, and then I hope you guys enjoyed my last couple of videos. If you have questions about them, the first one was what was it? The story of Cain and Abel. I thought that was a very great way to lean into sacrifice and giving things up. And what is your sacrifice? Like, it makes sense, right? I plan on having something else today. I really want to talk about, you know, carrying your cross, like the burdens and how hard it is. You know, when I quit drinking and I was able to really get my head together and take a look back, there were a lot of things that had happened in my life where I just needed to, you know, carry my cross and don't look back and learn from my mistakes. And fortunately, I have not fallen off the wagon. And to be really honest with you, smoking's been the hardest thing to quit. But I haven't had a cigarette since beginning of January because I knew I needed to get my body ready, and now my skin's getting clear. I don't wear makeup unless I really feel like it or I'm going out. I haven't been spending money on a bunch of clothes because I just threw away all my clothes because I went from like a size 8 to size 0 within like 2 months. That was probably an anger side of me. So anyway, yeah, I'll try and get some clothes here, but less clothes to move, right? But I just want to thank everyone for your support and your comments and your questions, because it reminds me, the questions make me stop and think about what happened. How did it happen? And then, other things start popping up in my head. Like, I have to talk about this and I have to talk about that. But I would really love to hear from you guys, because I want to hear other people's experiences and with drinking, and when you started drinking, and you know, did you get sick? Did you stop drinking? Or how sick did you get? are you thinking about stopping now? Did you just stop? I have had a couple of people tell me that they don't want to drink anymore. So God bless you. Thank you for your prayers, your support. Please continue to watch my YouTube channel. You feel free to share it with someone who you feel might benefit, either through them or someone they might know. I think it's just a dialogue that needs to get out there. And I see a lot of this when I go to my appointments at the hospital, and it scares me because they always say you'd be surprised how many people come in here for this. And that scares the heck out of me. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you.